Alright guys, so we're back with another one. Now we are just moments away from kicking off a brand new week in these markets, and I'm pumped for that restart because it's just another opportunity for us to establish some moves that's going to make us a lot of money as we continue through the year. Now we're coming off the back of a very successful week for tons of plays in our portfolios, Nucor being our star performer, and that's one I've been speaking to our Discord group a lot about recently over the last couple of weeks during our live stream, so they know the power behind the play, and that's just starting to unfold. But listen up, we're always going to be in winning plays because we make sure that we move in the right lanes in these markets. That being said, I want to use this one as an opportunity to regroup with you guys, put a few plays in the spotlight, give you guys some coverage so you've got the game plan as we get ready to kick off a brand new week in these markets. So get yourself ready for another action-packed one. And before I get this show on the road, make sure you guys are hitting that like button for me. So let's jump into the first play. So I'm going to kick things off with ticker symbol F, that's Ford Motors. Now the deal with these automotive plays, as I've been saying to you guys, is there's these semiconductor shortages holding these plays back. So there's still very high levels of demand for their vehicles, but they can't supply that demand. And if you guys have bought new vehicles, you'll know there's a lot of delays, a lot of pushbacks in those timings. Now this is an ongoing issue causing the street to pull back on these prices of these plays. But the key is, guys, it's temporary. It will ease, it will pass. So it's a golden opportunity for us as investors to snipe these quality plays at the right time. Now, that brings me to Ford, right? They've come out with their earnings not too long ago, caused many street surprises, came out with a profitable quarter, said they're increasing production in the second half of the year. Now, check this out. I want you guys to home in on this with me. Look at the 3-month chart, okay? Since the middle of July, this one has been consolidating, i.e. trading sideways. Typically, after a pullback in the play, I like to see it consolidate for a period of time, about a month, just for the play to do a bit of price discovery, settle at a range, and it's looking like they've done that in the mid-13s. Now also check this out, look at the 1-year chart. We know this one's been on the rise over the year. We got back in earlier in the year, but right now this one is resting at their 1-year support. Now, as I say, this is a golden opportunity. We pulled this maneuver, picking up plays at 1-year support several times over the last couple of months. One was Apple. A couple of months back, we caught that one at its 1-year support around the $120, $25 level. Now, if you check that Apple stock price, it's much higher. So those of you guys who've got in at that price point, you're up the money. Another is DraftKings. We caught that one at their 1-year support in the low 40s, all right, around that $42, $43 mark. Now, check the score. It's much higher than that. You guys are up the money on the play. So as I say, I'm liking where they're resting right now at their 1-year support. Now, whenever you guys are jumping into a play, I always say check the valuation just to ensure that everything is in line. Now with Ford, they got a forward price to earnings of 7-8 times. So that should help you guys sleep easy at night. Let's run the next one. Now, right now, guys, we are going through a commodities boom. So if you aren't taking advantage of that somewhere in your stock portfolio, you're missing out. Now, one that we've recently been hitting success with is Nucor that I've told you guys about, but on a regroup for you guys on ticker symbol AA, that's Alcoa. This is an aluminium producer, one of the best in the game that I've highlighted on the channel a couple of months back, okay? Now check this out. When I last spoke about this play, they were resting somewhere in the 30s off the back of the pullback they've recently had. Now they've made their climb into the 40s, but I'll let you guys know, still strong levels of tailwinds in the aluminium space moving forward. They've come out with their earnings, blew through estimates, guided for good numbers moving forward, and there's still a lot of upside in this one, okay? So what typically happens with these types of plays is, yes, they'll pull back, and we've seen that over the last couple of months, but then they'll continue their journey upwards. So now they're $45. This one's got a runway to the low to mid 50s this year, okay? So for an option for you guys, I say, to take advantage of the commodities boom, you guys want to check out ticker symbol AA, that's Alcoa. Alright guys, so in light of crypto moving well over the last week, I'm going to regroup with you guys on ticker symbol SI, that's Silvergate Capital. Now this is a play we've been rocking with for a while now on the channel, but I want to give you guys some coverage on this one, ensure that this one is on your radar, okay? So what we have in our hands is a financial play for the crypto space. They've got a huge roster of clients, including institutional crypto traders, crypto exchanges that all use their services, such as banking, lending, transactions, things of that nature. Now, there's a couple of things you guys are going to want to know. Even though we saw crypto that was down over the last month, this place still posts up a phenomenal blowout quarter, okay? So they don't depend on the rise in crypto. That being said, this is one that will allow you guys to invest in the rise in digital currency without banking on any one single crypto player, okay? So as I say, this is a solid longer term play for your portfolio that will just continue to accumulate, because not only are they building up their roster of clients, but also they're continuing to add services, different levels of infrastructure to take advantage of different verticals within the crypto space. Okay, so ensure that this one stays on your radar. Now, they are in the early innings of their rise, as I say. Now check this out. On the 3-month, okay, so this one is consolidating right now. We know they've tested that top channel around the $115 mark a couple of times. The low end of the channel comes in the mid 80s. Okay, so it's all right for you guys to accumulate your position here. Just be mindful, you could see this one at the $100 level, might drop down to the 95. All right guys, so those are the players got from this one and the moves to make with as we get prepared to kick off a brand new week in these markets, because I'm looking to keep the energy alive and the momentum high. Now, we've got tons of plays that are near their buy zone that will start triggering Monday, Tuesday next week. But I'll let you guys know, I'm going to give you guys the intel right throughout the week. You guys know I always come with a heat to ensure that you guys are always one step ahead of the game. So if you guys are like me and you're excited for a restart in these markets Monday morning, let me know down in the comment section below so I know who's ready to make some money. So if you've been rocking with the channel, you know what time is. Thanks for your videos. What's your thoughts on someone who could only invest $100 a month starting out? Should I take partial shares in bigger companies and invest in smaller companies? Now, I'm always excited to hear from new investors on the channel. Want you guys to know, regardless of what you're working with, even if that's a few $100s, we can make that work wonders in these markets because of two things. First is time, second is compounding. Now, as I say to the thousands of you guys that I connect with, either on the Discord, during our one-to-one sessions, the seminars, I would say you want to ensure you have your foundation, all right? Building a portfolio in the markets is like building a house. You want to work from the ground up, then you can add all the bells and whistles. So even if you're working with a few $100s, what you're going to want to do is focus on the large caps. All right, let's get your foundation built. Let's get you a solid base in your portfolios of great companies that have a track record of cash generation and are going to continue to grow moving forward. Now, for large caps, I'm talking typically minimum $150 billion market cap or more, ideally 200 and above. You're going to find tons of quality plays in and around that range, right? There's been several millionaires, billionaires that have been created from investing into these types of plays. As I say, they just took advantage of two things: time invested and compounding. All right, now I'll give you these types of plays on the channel, I'll throw them out. So anytime you see these types of plays, you like the look of them, add them to your portfolio as they continue to build. Now the key is you want to take that $100 and you want to try and increase that over time. So first month you might be investing 100, second you might be investing 100, then you want to up that to 150 and so on. All right, sooner or later you'll be investing 500 into the market, then 1,000, then 1,050, and then your returns will snowball over time. Right, that's how you build up an amazing portfolio full of quality plays, and as I say, secure your future. And as I say, if you guys do that long enough, secure generations below you. Alright, so that wraps up for this. So if you got any questions for me, drop them down below and I'll get back to you. Honestly, I appreciate you guys as always. On your way out, make sure you guys are lighting up that comment section for me. If you're new, join the movement, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.